Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to this video where I wanted to talk a little bit about boxed Super Nintendo bundles, and we're just gonna jump right back into this after I know I haven't really done console reviews or anything like that for a while, but hopefully you enjoy this and find it interesting. I have had this Killer Instinct NES, Super NES kind of bundle box for a while, and I've been trying to complete it, and I think I'm pretty much there, but I have a couple questions about it and thought it'd be fun to share those and just see what everyone thinks. This is a bundle where it's a generic Super Nintendo box that comes with one controller, but they put a sticker on the corner that indicates what game comes with it. You can see it's not actually part of the box's graphic. It's a separate sticker that got put on there. And this is different from, say, the Donkey Kong Country bundle I think I've shown in my videos before, where it's kind of a green, completely redesigned box with Donkey Kong on there. It's not just a sticker that they slapped on, but in this case, they got super lazy. It's kind of slapped a sticker on there. And yeah, I've been trying to find all the pieces for it because I just got this box and there was no styrofoam in it, no anything in it. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about just what I think in that regard. And actually, one thing I wanted to talk about on the back before that is there's an advertisement for Wario's Woods, and they put a graphic of him from like Wario Land on there when there's nothing like that in Wario's Woods at all. And as someone who, as a kid, bought a secondhand copy of Wario's Woods, not knowing anything about the game but being a huge fan of the Wario Land series, I got home, popped that thing in, I was like, ugh, oh no, this isn't anything like what I was expecting. So, false advertising right there. How could you, Nintendo? Shame on you. But what I want to really talk about here is not my rant about how I was deceived by Wario's Woods, which isn't the worst game, but when you're expecting something like Wario Land and you get Wario's Woods, I think you can understand the disappointment. Is I just picked up this kind of styrofoam insert which goes with this box, thus pretty much completing everything I need to put it back together. The problem is that I'm looking at it and I think to myself, it's like, but where exactly does the game go here? And we'll look at another Super Nintendo box later where there were, of course, bigger variations of this box, because there were other pack-ins as well, the most notable one being Super Mario World, which was like the original Super Nintendo bundle that was released, and that has a very nice spot that the cartridge fits into. But then you get to these kind of cheap boxes where they just slap the sticker onto the generic one controller bundle, and it's a little harder to kind of piece together exactly what we're looking at. So let's kind of, put the Super Nintendo console in here. And the controller should go in this spot here, and you have to put the cord underneath, so it kind of takes up all that room. And then the power cord goes here, and you assume that the AV or RF, this one probably comes with an RF switch, but I've had this like mint condition AV cord laying around, so we'll just kind of stick that there for now. And then you might think that the cartridge goes here. The weird thing is that it just does not fit very nicely. You can't stand it up because it sticks up too high, and obviously there'll be a problem when you're pushing the styrofoam back into the box. You can lean it back like that, but it just seems so strange. And I have seen photos online, I guess, of people kind of sticking it in there that way. But it just doesn't seem... It seems very contrived, especially if you put one of the plastic protectors on it. It doesn't really fit in unless I wanted to force it and damage the styrofoam. And of course it's possible that it didn't come with a plastic protector originally. It's weird. The Super Nintendo era and the Game Boy era, every game originally came with one of these plastic protectors, but then later on, I guess, they cheaped out. They figured no one was using them anyway, so why bother? You'll find a lot of Game Boy games that, didn't come with that nice protective case anymore. I'm not entirely sure if that happened with Super Nintendo games later or not. But in this case, if you put the protector on, there's no way it's fitting, but you can kinda say that maybe it fits in there like that. And then, again, either this or the RF switch, you could kind of get it in there as well. It just doesn't really seem like it fits at all. It's very bizarre, and I've done a lot of research online trying to kind of see what other people have done, and I found a lot of talk about just bundles like this. And the Killer Instinct one is not the only one out there. There was like a Super Metroid one, a Yoshi's Island one. I will link down in the description to a Video Game Sage. I almost said Nintendo Age. Whoops. Video Game Sage forum thread where you can see all the, pretty much all the different Super Nintendo bundles that were released out there, including other ones that have this design. But you don't really see photos of like how it looks when the styrofoam's removed from the box. They pretty much just, show the box itself. Or any pictures that I do find online, such as mainly eBay listings is one of the easiest ways, to find pictures of consoles, because obviously they have to take lots of pictures of them so people know what they're buying, is they'll actually usually have like the Killer Instinct cartridge on the side, beside the box, instead of showing you how it looks in the styrofoam itself. So not entirely sure you know, just how this goes in, but it's just so weird. Everything about these boxes where they just slap the sticker on there is weird. Almost made me feel like, you know, maybe you just buy the console and then they would just hand you, you know, the game off the shelf or something like that. But I don't believe that's the case. I believe it actually went in here somewhere. So that's probably how it is, but I'm going to show you now another boxed bundle. And you will understand just why this seems so weird to me. Because there were other bundles, like this one right here, which comes with Super Mario All-Stars, and as you can see, it is a bigger box, to account for the fact that it comes with additional things. Even though this is also one where they just kind of slapped a sticker on it. In this case, it says it comes with Mario World, and that says it also comes with Super Mario All-Stars, but what this ultimately means is it's like that, you know, bundle cartridge where it's Mario All-Stars plus Mario World, and this was the only way to get that cart in North America, unlike Europe where it was actually sold as a separate game. But yeah, the weird thing about this one is usually when you have the extended box, it's just like it comes with 2 controllers, but for some reason, it just comes with 1 controller, they put a sticker on saying it comes with another extra controller, and then it comes with the Mario All-Stars bundle. And that Donkey Kong bundle I was mentioning earlier where they actually like redesigned the box is longer like this, and there actually was a Killer Instinct bundle as well. That wasn't just a sticker slapped on, it was like a bigger, nicer redesigned box. And I'll probably put a photo of that on the screen. Again, all those photos come from that Nintendo video game stage. I haven't created an account there. It's still crazy to think that Nintendo age is gone, but if you click, you know, click that link down in the description, you can see all that and more. But yeah, to compare, I'm going to show you now what it looks like inside of this box. So looking inside here, you can see that there is a really nice spot for the cartridge to just kind of sit. You can even have the plastic dust cover on there. It just sits right there, you know, not forcing it in. It's not on some awkward angle. Looks really nice. You get the, you know, console and all the stuff. This is just a really nice bundle all around. The 2 controllers fit here because there's a section up here that the kind of cords can sit in, not like in the other bundle where the cord has to sit underneath of the controller itself there. Or you could, I guess, you know, bring the cord around this way as well. But then again, that's just giving you less room for this awkward kind of cartridge placement. So this is what I think of when I think of a Super Nintendo bundle that comes with the game, is it has a really nice spot for you to kind of just, you know, set the cartridge right there. And again, it's that Mario All-Stars plus Mario World, which used to be like a super sought after cartridge, but now you can play all those games on like Nintendo Switch Online, and I don't think too many people are after it all that much anymore. Now it's all about N64 and GameCube out there. If you didn't grab that stuff before it skyrocketed in price, you know, good luck, and I include myself in that. There's a lot of games that, you know, unfortunately pretty much out of reach at this point, but we're talking about Super Nintendo today, and just, yeah, it's just so bizarre. Because when I think of Super Nintendo bundles that comes with games, I think of ones that include the bigger box like this, even though with the bigger box they still did the like cheap out sticker thing sometimes, which is really strange. But I want to know your thoughts. What do you think when it comes to the smaller box and how exactly the cartridge is supposed to sit? It's probably supposed to be something like this. Again, it can't stand up straight like this because then, you know, it's too high. It's higher than the side of the styrofoam. It won't go into the box nicely. So maybe they just did that, and maybe it didn't include a dust cover, which I guess would be kind of strange. But if you have a box like this, let me know exactly what your thoughts are. And if you, even if you don't collect Super Nintendo box bundles, I just thought this would be a fun video to make, to kind of, you know, show you some of the different box variations that are out there. And, you know, in case you ever get one yourself, something that you can put in your mind. I don't think there was another version of the styrofoam that had like a nice spot to put the cartridge. Or if there was, let me know, and I guess I'll search that styrofoam out specifically. But it just seems like, you know, they slap a sticker on there, shove this in here somehow. It doesn't fit here either. It's like, you know, you might think it would fit here, and it kind of looks like it on camera, but again, it's higher than that styrofoam, so that would be kind of awkward. Very strange all around, but again, if you know anything, let me know. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed seeing this random stuff, and hopefully we'll do a video again soon. So thanks, and see you later.